I hate how in so many JRPGs they give you so many characters, and then I can only use 4 of them.
Mhm. Not much of a point having that big of a cast, then. You'll just find the ones that you either are the best of them or you like most, and
Yeah,
stick with them.
that's actually something I'm kind of worried about with Chained Echo. Mind you, for every single character that's been used so far, they've been introduced in their own isolated segments.
Hmm.
So you're just getting a viewing of essentially them on their own and how
Yeah,
they
not
perform on
them
their
in
own.
rather than in a group context.
Now, mind you, for for some of them, 5 specifically, you do get a group context,
Sure.
which, it helps them, but oh boy. Okay, for instance, one of the first characters that you actually use, um, he's a more tanky setup. More of a tank support kind of thing. You can already see the problem, right?
Yep.
Um, he doesn't have a taunt. In a turn-based JRPG.
Yeah, that's already gonna damage his value quite a bit.
Yeah. He
If the
does.
tank can't force things to attack them, they already lose a lot of the point of their existence.
Yeah. Um, from what I looked at, what he has available to him, he doesn't really get any benefits from being attacked either. He's just a bit more durable than the others.
Ugh.
He does have one really important skill though. He can give 50 of his mana to someone else.
Right?
That that's it.
How much is that in context?
In context, at the current level, the highest mana I've seen was like 80.
Okay.
And mind you, he has one of the highest base values. Mind you, this is at like what level 3 or 4.
It's very early.
Although, also from what I've seen, the values don't go up a whole hell of a lot. That might change later, but
Maybe. Not something you should count on, though.
as things stand, the most expensive ability has been a 40 cost. So that's the mana bar we're working with for characters.
Hmm.
So realistically, he's actually not. It's not a half bad skill.
Yeah.
Also, the skills can be upgraded, leveled up, so it might actually end up being more as the game
Hmm.
goes on. But here's a problem with him. That's his single most useful trait. And one of the main mechanics of the game is having a bar that you fill up as you attack and get attacked. And when you're in the sweet spot, all of your
Hmm.
skills cost half mana. So that highest cost 40 skill, yeah, it costs 20.
Hmm.
Also, the guy that he's paired with has an ability that makes it so that he can regenerate mana per hit,
Hmm.
and he has a big ass AoE attack. meaning if you're fighting against 5 things, he can get 25 mana back with 1 attack.
Yep.
And I think that attack costs like 10 in the sweet spot. Yeah, I don't think he'll be a mainstay in the team. Then the aforementioned guy that has the AoE. He's slightly more durable. He's got an AoE attack. He has mana generation, and he has a light heal. Problem is, there's a character who uses heavy armor who actually has, magical damage attacks and actual healing abilities. So why would I use Mr. Greatsword?
Yep.
I don't even actually have the party set up, and in each individual case, I'm already like, alright, this guy's not going to be in the party, this guy's not going to be used. Neither is this one. The assassin girl, unironically, might be pretty consistent. Or thief girl. She has one of the hardest hitting attacks, hardest hitting abilities so far. It's cheap. You just have to get it to activate, which is pure RNG. She has a better dot option than the previous character that they had who has a dot option, which admittedly might change later, but as it stands right now, I don't really have a reason to use Bowman.
Yep.
He can apply 1 poison, and then he can spread it to everyone on the enemy field. And then he can shoot a really, really painful arrow. That is all. Problem. There's no, frontline or backline mechanic. So you don't want to use characters who are innately squishier, because no one has a taunt. Why not use the mage that actually gets a benefit from using heavy armor? Yes, that's one of the characters. Yes, he has a heal.
Pretty hard to deny just taking someone like that.
Yes, he has a heal. Yes, he has a passive ability that makes it so that he can cleanse himself because he was attacked of a debuff. Why wouldn't I just use him?
Yeah.
Also, he has a wind element and an earth element. And so far is the only character with an offensive earth element attack. If I really want the dot damage, I mean, Bowman might be really good, because there's technically poison and toxic. But right now he only has poison. But yeah, I'm already... Realistically, I think I've seen the full cast. And I'm pretty sure I've already written off half of them.
Also, having such a big cast can also just limit how much you might want to put on for the other characters.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because, yeah, they're probably just going to have a lot of shallow build setups.
Hold on, I can pull it up right now. I might as well, right?
Yeah?
I don't know who I currently have available, though, but I can roughly remember things. But yeah, I'm thinking the Thief Girl is probably going to be relatively consistent. She has a nice AoE attack that does solid damage. Her single target attack applies bleed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Whenever she uses that AoE attack or whenever she uses the AoE or single target ability, she has a chance of triggering the ability to use her high damage single target attack. Mind you, highest single target attack currently available. Okay, so right now I have access to that aforementioned healer who
Uh-huh.
has the heavy armor bonus. Lowers incoming damage by 10% when wearing heavy armor. This is a caster, by the way. If you don't believe me, his first ability gives him a mana regen, which gives 5 mana for 5 turns. And it gives
Mm-hmm.
that to everyone. That's actually... It costs 20, it gives 5. Even just on him, that's still a net positive. Poetic March grants it increases attack and magic by 10% for 5 turns for everyone in the party. So how does he sound so far?
Yeah, definitely sounding good to have in the
And
team.
and this is his starting active skills.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure Point, a magical wind attack dealing 1.8 damage to one enemy. Basically for all of the for all of the abilities, it's just what multiplier for your attack value does this do.
Yep.
1.8 is actually on the higher end. It's not the Assassin Girl's attack, which is 3.1, but 1.8 is better. Oh yeah, he's also the only character who has an Earth-based magic attack, so... At least so far.
Mm-hmm.
So, that increases his value even more.
Yep.
Okay, what does he have later on? He can inflict dry on the enemies for 2 turns. He can grant HP regen for everyone with a potency of 0.2% to everyone. Are you noticing a theme here? If he applies a buff, everyone gets the buff.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be hard to justify not having him. Grants a defense buff, grants a shield, a HP shield. So, hearing all that, how hard do you think it'd be to keep him off your team?
Impossible.
Mind you, he can have 6 active skills on. Unfortunately, I can't check the other characters, but I roughly remember them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Assassin Girl would be really hard to keep off. She has something that makes it so that she has a kind of the ability to dodge, sorta, kinda,
Mm-hmm.
or like a counterattack thing. I forget which one.
Regardless, something.
Yeah, it's a retaliate. when being attacked, and she hits hard and applies bleed.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all you need her for, especially if you have this guy. Then there's the Spear Girl. She just has a lot of elements. She has all-around decent stats. She's an all-rounder. Jack of all trades, that sort of thing.
Yep.
She uses a magic. She uses a spear that she can do magical attacks with, so she can do physical damage or fire, water, wind, or lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Her magic attacks are a little bit on the lower end for multiplier. I want to say it was like 1.6, 1.7 multiplier. She has a cleanse effect, which basically she pokes the enemy and it removes their buffs.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I didn't really see anything remarkable. She just seems like a good general I need coverage type character.
Yeah.
Decent durability, decent damage, wide range of elements available, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so far, that Victor guy seems like a must-have in your team. I think the Assassin is probably going to be pretty up there, especially if she has Victor keeping her well-maintained.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, so far, I don't see, like, It doesn't seem like there's a high quantity of, like, this character is just going in. Which
Well,
is...
that's something.
Which is good, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It also means that I can't look at the character and say, okay, this is why I want you in the team. I I can only say that about 3 characters. And with 2 of them, it's kind of iffy. But yeah, man, Jrpgs. I hate their 4-man limit thing. I hate it. I hate it. It's so boring.
It is. If you want to have that big of a cast, why even bother?
Because
making
mind
that many
you, I've told you like half the cast, realistically. I think in total there are 6 or 7 characters.
Yep.
And that's not including that DLC, which added another one. I don't have that, mind you, so it's irrelevant to me, but still.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason I like Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Well, there are a lot of reasons. But yeah, one of them was just a cast of a main cast of 6 characters. And you are always using those 6 characters.
Huh?
I wish more of them did that. Maybe not necessarily the 6 characters thing. I mean, I can be flexible. Let's say 2. And anywhere between, anywhere like 2, 3, 5, 20. I'd be okay with 20. That gets a little bit away from the JRPG and a little bit closer to like war game territory. But let's be real here. That gets kind of close to grand strategy scale.
Yeah, you're kind of jumping categories a bit like that.
But yeah, but
But no, it'd honestly be more fitting to the size of the athlete. Want to have,
honestly though, given some JRPGs,
like seriously,
they
you get
already
so
are.
many people traveling with you. You might as well just have an army at that point.
Yeah. Oh, also for Chained Echo, you unironically are like a mercenary band. So it makes even less sense.
Yeah, if you kind of be going all in as a full grill,
And it's not like they're doing the full mercenary band thing where you're setting up expeditions, set up teams and whatnot for different missions. It's not like that. It's you set up your team to do your mission. You're not sending the other guys out to do stuff. I get that it's a safe option, but my god. Safety is boring.
generally, yeah.
And that's why
gaming industry.
And that's why the STD rates are so high. I had to.
Yeah.